We're so glad that you're joining us. We've got an amazing lineup of Christian speakers for the inaugural U.S. and Central Florida Christian Chamber of Commerce Business Expo. Is happening October 26th through the 28th. We're so glad that you're part of this. One of the speakers is Karen Pelot. Karen, we're glad that you're here today.
Thank you.
Karen, let's talk about what you're going to be speaking about during your session at the Expo.
Oh, I'd love to. Yeah, I'm going to be talking about conflict, which a lot of people feel like is a dirty word. And I'm going to try to nullify the misconceptions around conflict and show people how to find the treasures, the hidden opportunities that are always lying just beneath the surface of conflict.
You know, it's really interesting when you talk about that. A lot of people will say, "Oh, I don't like conflict. I don't like confronting thing." Confronting doesn't necessarily mean confrontation, right? I mean, you're getting stuff out in the open. You're truly expressing how you're feeling instead of keeping it pinned up. And there's a lot of great things that can come out of sharing our feelings and being honest about what we're going through.
Yeah, that is for sure. Conflict kind of comes with a bad stigma. It's funny when I meet people and they ask me what I do, I often get either like a little step back or an acknowledgement that, oh my gosh, I bet you can help a lot of people. But where we work, we're like family and we don't ever have conflict. And I'm always like, good, that's awesome. Good for you. But the truth is, we're human.
Yeah.
And we show up everywhere we go with our own backgrounds, our own beliefs, our own opinions, our own priorities, not to mention our own personality styles, our work styles, our learning styles, and of course, our own conflict styles too. So we all have a go-to conflict style when we're under high stress and actually feeling, the ramped up, heated emotions that come when we're triggered.
Especially if we're a Christian organization. I mean, I can't say there's conflict. That's horrible. That's not, that's a bad representation.
Right.
But that's not true, right? That's a stigma that
Right.
it's not right.
That's right. That's right. The truth is, we are going to bump into each other. It's part of being human.
Right.
And so, what I like to share and what I like to teach, and I like to open up the level of understanding around conflict and kind of remove that stigma and make it something that, when we recognize it, we see it as an opportunity. And we start self-reflecting and we start paying attention and we
Right.
start looking for understanding. This is, like you pointed out, the U.S. Christian Chamber. So I think it's only appropriate to share. Jesus taught us to be humble and self-reflective in the face of conflict. And what is it? Luke's chapter 6, something, maybe verse 42, but I could be off on that. So I might be a little off. But that's the one where, Jesus says, before you tell somebody to take the speck out of their eye, get the log out of your own eye first, and that is, figure out what's going in here first. And then try to understand, how to gain control here and really begin to deal with whatever situation we're confronted with in a way that will end with building trust and building relationships rather than tearing them down.
Without giving anything away about your talk coming up in October, we're going to be showing these videos ahead of time. If there's conflict in someone's workplace, do you have one nugget that we could take away that would be a great first step?
Oh, okay. So my very favorite nugget when it comes to conflict, and we'll talk about this some, of course, in my talk, is to just get really curious. Number one, we start with the self-awareness. So you have got to be able to notice that, oh, wow, that feeling is happening to me and I am triggered. So before something comes out of my mouth or I do something that I might regret later, get curious and try to understand what's really going on, because it's highly likely you're reacting really strongly because of a past occurrence, a past event,
Wow.
something that is similar, but might not be exactly what's happening right now.
Karen, can you just share a little bit about what you do and how you're qualified?
Yeah, of course. So I have a company called Perspectives, and we work with executives and high potential leaders to connect their vision to strategic goal achieving action. And part of that often is dealing with conflict. And I am a Florida Supreme Court certified mediator, have been since 2007
Mm.
when I started my company, and also have a background with Fortune 100 companies in leadership. And so when I became an entrepreneur, I started as a mediator, and eventually it grew and organically shifted into workplace conflict resolution, but really centered on leadership and helping leaders connect what they want to do, what they want to achieve, to the action that needs to actually happen to achieve their goals.
What a great thing you're doing. Bringing
It's
peace, understanding, and better communication to organizations and people.
that is it's
Yeah.
all what it's about. There's
Yeah.
always another perspective to consider.
Karen, how can we get a hold of you?
Oh, you can find me on LinkedIn, Karen Pelot, Pelot. You can also reach out through my website, which is www.perspectivesllc.com. And I'd love to hear from you. And let's connect on LinkedIn.
Awesome. Karen, thanks so much. We'll see you at the Expo in October.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to have fun. We're going to learn something, and everybody there is going to take away something that they will remember the next time conflict pops up in their life.
Love it. Thanks, Karen.
Thank you.